Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special video. I'm here with Dr. Tom O'Brien. If you've been in and around the functional medicine space, you know that Tom is a thought leader, an educator, super passionate about all aspects of GI health and function across the body, and has been on one of the most innovative physicians in getting the word out. And we're making this special video because there is an opportunity to use the work that Tom is doing right now to get the word out about all the fundamental concepts that are important for people to understand the power of functional medicine. So welcome, Tom.
Thank you, James. Pleasure to be with you and to speak to this group. This is our bread and butter, our comrades, our soldiers in arms together.
Absolutely. So yeah, people know, the Gluten Summit was a big inspiration to me. Betrayal was obviously like a huge worldwide success as far as educating people on the foundations of autoimmune disease. What are you cooking up next?
It's been 8 years since I've done anything like this, but for the last year, I've been on a mission to put this package together, to put this docuseries together. Because when I'm on stage, and I'm all over the world, I'm blessed to be able to do that. And I'm starting most every talk the same way, and that is the Center for Disease Control tells us that 14 of the 15 top causes of death in the world are chronic inflammatory diseases. That is always inflammation. And we know that that's going on under the surface for years, sometimes decades, before there's ever a symptom. That is this increase in low-level graded inflammation that's killing off tissue until it gets to the point of dysfunction. Now they have some symptoms, dis-ease, and then they go to a doctor when they can't handle the symptoms anymore. And then we do what we can to arrest those symptoms and that dysfunction. But the underlying inflammation, it stays. No one's looking for it. And I'm wanting to set a new paradigm for people that want to get healthier. And that is, we have to look at the triggers of inflammation. When our patients understand that the immune system is the armed forces in our body, it's there to protect us, always. It doesn't go crazy. It's there to protect us. And we call them, there's an Army, a Navy, an Air Force, a Marines, a Coast Guard, IgA, IgG, IgE, IgM, cytokines. They're all branches of the armed forces designed to protect us. So the million-dollar question is, what is it trying to protect you from? And when patients understand this line of thinking, and we've interviewed the world experts on this, Yehuda Schoenfeld from Tel Aviv, Israel, David Furman from Stanford and the Buck Institute, Walter Longo, the guy who's published so many studies on fasting and fasting mimicking diets. They all talk about this inflammation under the surface. And when we can educate our patients to understand that, well, let's deal with that mechanism that causes these diseases. And here's the kicker, why I wanted to speak to you people, my comrades, is that we're sending them back to you every day. It's about 1 hour a day. And at the end, Tom Malter and I are summarizing, and we're saying, listen, go back to the healthcare practitioner that recommended this event to you and ask them, could there be triggers of inflammation in my home? I mean, is it possible I have mold? We have to air the house out once in a while, but I don't see any mold in the house. But they're coming back asking questions for more services. You don't have to convince them to explore where their family's dis-ease is coming from. That's our job. And we're sending them back to you. That's what I'm doing that's so different. And I'm very proud to be doing this.
Awesome. Yeah, because I know, you've been able to gather extremely large audiences historically. And I know that, that's just a great skill that you have and all of the effort that you put into building coherence and relationships. So yeah, what is your hope that you and this project and the practitioner community can work together, and what's the outcome that you'd like to see?
The outcome is that patients are coming back into your office asking more not intelligent, but questions of origin of their disease. And they'll want to explore it with you. Is it possible my son's attention deficit is from gluten? Can we test for gluten? They're going to ask you for the test. They're going to ask you Where do we begin this journey to explore where the inflammation's coming from? That's the paradigm that I want to be light the match for, that hopefully takes off. And for years and years to come now, it's just a bottom line question for more and more patients. How am I triggering this inflammation?
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm actually going to be involved on episode 7. I won't cry this time, I promise. And I'm excited for that. But yeah, look, I mean, I think this is a really unique opportunity. I know that, all the work that you and many other thought leaders have do and continue to do has raised the education level, has, got people to understand these ideas. And I know that the whole practitioner network and community really end up benefiting from, from all of these efforts, because people then realize that they have a problem and that can be solved. So we're here to support Dr. Tom O'Brien. If you go to goevomed.com/Dr. Tom, you could sign up to be an affiliate of the inflammation equation. And that means that you would then, spread far and wide through social media, through your email, all the different assets that will get people to register. They will be registered to you. And if people make purchases, that will be one part of the value of doing that. But also, our hope is that through this ecosystem of practitioners all across the country getting the word out, we can actually drive more business back into practices. And I think one of the things that I think it's really, really powerful is that, just continuing to bring it back to the fact that, look, here's the information, but if you want to know what's going on with you, you need to speak to a practitioner and, head back to the practitioner that's sent us here, or, here's the network of practitioners that are available. I think that's really powerful.
Yeah, thank you, James. I fully agree. We are going to give you in the Affiliate Center all of the social media posts that when you hear Jeff Bland in a social media post that lasts 35 seconds, say that negative thoughts are just as powerful at activating an immune response as an exposure to a virus. When you hear him say that, people are going to go, wow. And he says it in a way that's very understandable, but wow, all right, my relationships. And so we're going to give you all of those social posts. They'll be in the Affiliate Center. We'll give you the emails that you can tweak any way you want. You just put your affiliate link in there, so they click on it and they register with us, but it came from you. And so that when they watch the series, they're going to come back to you and say, I heard Dr. Furman say that oats are pretty good in reducing inflammation. Should I be eating oats? And then they'll ask you more questions. That's the goal, to have them engaged so that you don't have to convince them of why this is a topic to explore. They're going to come back to you and ask you, can we explore this topic together? That's our goal. And the more you post that on your own social media with your own link, the more people will come back, the new patients will come to you, let alone all of your current patients coming back in asking more questions.
And what is the window of the docuseries dropping?
It'll be launched on March the 20th. Okay. And it's evergreen, so it'll be living forever, hopefully. That's our goal. But it's 8 days and it launches on March 20th.
Great. All right. Well, you've got, as soon as possible, go to goevomed.com/Dr. Tom. You can register there to be an affiliate and, have all the assets that you need from there. Tom, thanks so much for leading the charge. Always an inspiration, inspiring to see what you've got. I've seen the group of educators that you've got, and it's really inspiring, and look forward to seeing the whole series.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for tuning in. And yeah, goevomed.com/Dr. Tom. We'll have all the links in the show notes. Thank you.